Hey, good Saturday morning, everybody. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad. I just want to give a quick vlog update on the severe weather potential for tomorrow. Today's beautiful. We don't have any concern today. In fact, it's going to be really warm. Temperatures maybe in the low 80s in a lot of neighborhoods. Let's start with a look at this massive storm system, which is to our west. You can see it spinning basically over Nebraska, Kansas, and ahead of it, this big surge of tropical moisture, which is starting to move in from the Gulf of Mexico. High pressure here. Our big low here, remember, counterclockwise spin here, clockwise spin around high pressure. So the influence of that is a lot of southwesterly flow today and a big surge of moisture into the region. Here's a look at the storm system to our west right now. You can see we're already this morning, we've got tornado watches in effect for parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, all the way up into parts of Tennessee, and that's where the severe weather threat is going to be today. I'll quickly show you that severe weather threat today. This is the outlook. You can see the highest risk is going to be pretty much from south of Nashville down towards New Orleans and Pensacola, and then as you go to the east, could be a low risk around Atlanta, Knoxville, down towards Tallahassee. But tomorrow, this threat shifts into the Carolinas, and you can see where that threat is right now. I'll zoom in real closely here to show you the Carolinas. So basically from Roanoke all the way down to Savannah and Charleston, including the Charlotte area, in the medium threat for severe storms. So on a scale from 1, 2, 3, and 4, we go from low, medium, high, and extreme, just to kind of make it easy. We're in that number 2 out of 4. So we're right there in the medium range, or the middle we like to call it. And this could go up or down depending on what happens tomorrow. The big thing for tomorrow is going to be how much sunshine are we going to get ahead of this system? I'll show you the satellite again real quickly here. If we see a bunch of sunshine tomorrow morning when we wake up, even broken sunshine, that could mean an increasing threat for severe storms across our region. That's why we got to be very careful tomorrow morning about what we see. We don't want to root for sunshine tomorrow morning. So let's start talking about some model data here. I'm going to load this real quickly here, the short range models, to kind of show you how this is going to unfold as we go into tomorrow. So let me back this up a little bit here. I'm going to actually load a loop here. I'm going to load hopefully all of this will load real quickly here. We'll load this one, and then we'll load this bottom one, and we'll go into time frame. We'll back this up here if we can. And let me see if we can get this to load. It doesn't want to load apparently. There we go. Back it up here. Go back a couple frames. There we go. So we're going to go out in the future here. We'll load this up. So we'll go through 9 o'clock tonight. We'll go through, and let me turn off the outlook there. So we'll go through 3 a.m. We'll stop this at about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll go and close. So this is going to be kind of the key thing tomorrow morning. How much shower activity or sunshine are we going to have ahead of this line, which is going to be weakening at this time and pushing to the east? That's, to me, is the key aspect of what happens tomorrow. So we'll go to 8 a.m. This is 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Now it looks like this first batch of showers in the morning kind of weaken, and maybe some milky sunshine comes out at some point, 11 a.m., then noon tomorrow. If that happens, that would lead to some instability as the line approaches. And you can see how this starts to unfold tomorrow. There's some broken elements in here that kind of look like supercells within this line, which would make me a little more concerned for the potential for some severe weather. We'll go to, we backed up here, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, and just to give you that time frame, it certainly looks like that 5 to 6 o'clock time frame is what we're looking at for the severe weather to move right across the heart of the area. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, and you can see that line of storms moving right across the region. By 7 o'clock, there it is. By 8 o'clock, by 9 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock. So you kind of get the idea there of how quickly this is going to move through. I'll back this up again, and we'll do that again real quickly. Back it up as far as I can here. There we go. So this is going into the morning hours. We'll stop this at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 p.m., 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's look at some of the parameters here. One of the things I show you quite a bit is what we call CAPE, or thunderstorm fuel. You can see how this surges up Sunday morning. This is 8 a.m. We'll stop this at 2 p.m. Look at the big surge in thunderstorm fuel. Plenty of fuel. So even the models, even though they're hinting at some clouds and showers in the morning, they're still painting quite a bit of instability or thunderstorm fuel across the region. And you can see it moving out. Let's look at the tornado parameter. This is what we call the significant tornado parameter, STP for short. We'll put this out to 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And you can see there's a surge to about 1. Anytime I get close to 2 or 3, I get a little concerned. And you'll see here as I'll go to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Let me stop it at 5 o'clock here because this is right when that squall line, remember, is right at 6 o'clock, remember? You could see in here there's some elements, 2 to 2.5 STP values. So the tornado threat is still something I'm really kind of keeping my close eye on. I think primarily this is going to be damaging wind, mainly because of the linear shape to this. It looks like on the models, as long as it stays linear, we're actually going to be in pretty good shape. So we want this to stay linear in nature. If we see individual cells popping up within here, like little ones in here or even out ahead of it, that's when you worry about tornadoes and the severe weather parameters being more of an issue. So right now I haven't changed my outlook that much. This is what I had last night, and this is kind of what I'm sticking with right now. I think the time frame is at 5, 6, 7 o'clock time frame. I actually have a medium threat for maybe an isolated tornado, but notice my wind threat is highest there as well. That is going to be the time period where we'll see the strongest winds, and even early and late we could see wind. And don't discount this flash flood threat thing, because this is going to be pretty heavy rain that's moving across the region for a while tomorrow evening, and we could see some flash flooding as it moves across the area. So that's what I'm thinking this morning. It's really kind of a wait and watch kind of thing. We've got the storms to the west. The thing will be tomorrow morning when we wake up, if we see that we've had sunshine come out ahead of this line to the west, then we are going to have some issues. Here it is right now. So tomorrow morning when you wake up and even into the middle of the day, we do not want to see sunshine heading our way. So don't root for sunshine tomorrow. Today you can root for it because it's beautiful. Let me show you the temperatures real quickly. I'll finish here with the great weather. We've got 60s and 70s showing up out there right now, and dew points are starting to surge as well. Look at the dew points creeping up. Another ingredient that could lead to some severe storms. So I'll keep you updated throughout today, and especially tomorrow. We've got another 24 hours to worry about this. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy it while you can, and just stay weather aware. I always say that. That's just because tomorrow is one of those days you just got to watch the weather a little more closely. These won't be garden variety thunderstorms. They could be severe as we go into the afternoon. Have a great Saturday.